Very grateful that I am here. I am so very grateful that I am here today. So, welcome to the show. If you haven't follow your boy. We gladly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to your boy. I would gladly appreciate it because I am live on YouTube and Facebook. Those are the two platforms that I will be live on every time I go live to this platform. So I'm gladly appreciate it. If you guys can support my channel, if you guys can support my channel, I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love, for the appreciation. So before I hop on to, the thing that I want to talk about today is like, why is it good to take a step back? Before I started this, let me talk a little bit about who I am for the people that don't know me. First, I had started this channel as a gaming channel. So, you guys might still see some of my gaming stuff pop up. I just decided yesterday to use I was gonna create a new YouTube, and I told myself and I was gonna create a new Facebook, and I told myself, instead of me doing that, let me use the one that I have right now because I have multiple YouTube and multiple Facebook. Let me just change it to the Jubie vibe. As you guys can tell by the name, this is like a vibing streaming. This is not a podcast. I do have another channel that I do podcasts. This is not like a show that you guys gonna see me, like having good food, this and that. This is like a vibe channel. This is like a live streaming, just chatting, where I will be talking about multiple different topics. I will be doing video reaction. There's a lot of stuff that I will be doing. This channel is like a comfortable channel, like where people can come, we convert together, interact together, do like multiple things together, you know, do multiple things together. Like the more I grow, the more I will be added. The more I grow, the more thing I will add. The more thing I will add to the channel, the more thing that I will do, in the channel. Like I'm planning to do IOL, like travel in different country, travel in different country, do travel in different country, do like streaming, like just okay. Let me put it simple. I want to be like actual speed, just like you see actual speed travel. Like showing people like different culture, what different culture do. Because there's a lot of things that people like in America don't really know about other country, because like they brainwash people in America to think like if you're not in America, whatever country you are, or like third world country, very ugly. They want to make people think like America is the only safest place. America is the only beautiful place, but it's not. There is a lot of other place that is way beautiful, way better than up here. So I want to travel so I can show different culture food, things they do, and then like do like different kind of game like Mr. Beast, like do, but right now everybody have to start. This is my starting point. This is the first day of me being, like a just chatting streamer. Everybody have to start somewhere. So this is my starting point. I'm starting right here, but I'm not gonna stay here. I'm just starting here, but I'm not gonna stay in that level. So that's why I'm asking you guys to support my channel, follow, share, like, and comment, subscribe. Help me grow this platform, because I won't be able to grow this platform without you guys. You guys are the only one that able to help me grow this platform. Yeah, a little bit about me. I, I was born in a country named Haiti. I know many people know about the country. We all know there's a lot of things happening right now at home. We know there's a lot of things happening right now at home. There is a lot of killing. There is a lot of, crazy thing going on. Yeah, there is a lot of crazy thing going on in my country right now. The president got assassinated. Gang took over the country. They've been killing a lot of people. They even kidnap, you know, white people, and those people don't care. Those people don't care. They're just doing whatever they want. So that's the country that I'm from. There is a lot of craziness going on. Yeah, there's a lot of craziness going on, but at the same time, I love my country. At the same time, my country will always be my country, no matter what. You know, no matter what, my country will always be my country. You know, people can say whatever they want, but your country will always be your country. If something happened in America, where do you think they're gonna send you? You think they're gonna send you like in another country? They're gonna no, they're gonna send you back home. They're gonna send you back home. They're gonna send you back home to your country. They're not gonna say like, oh yeah, let's not send him, to his country because his country not good. Let's just send him blah 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 to a different country that is gonna be better at, and stuff like that. Nope, they're gonna send you right there to your own country. You know, they're gonna send you right there to your own country. So yeah, but I grew up in the United States. You know, I grew up in the United States. I only spent how many years I spent in my country? I spent like maybe like 10 years. I spent 10 years in my country because I came to the country when I was very young. I was 10, and then most of everything I know is about America. And I started going back to my country in 2015. That's when I started to learn more about my own country, about my culture, about my people. You know, just to put that a little short, I always wanted to be a streamer. I always wanted to be a very popular streamer. I started streaming very young in 2000, I believe 2011, 12. No, let me take that back. 2013 that I started streaming. Back then I was doing gaming back then. I was doing like a lot of gaming back then. And then I actually did so many years doing gaming, like 5 years, and then after that I stopped gaming for a while. I think I stopped gaming for like 3, 4 years. And then all the viewers, all the followers that I have, everybody just some of them grew up because I used to have a lot of kids that I play video game with, and then some of them go to college, go to the military, this and that, so, and then we kind of separate. And then last year, no, 2024, I started streaming again for a while, but I was so busy. I was so busy, and then I didn't really take it serious. But last year, I started taking it very serious. I started taking it very serious because my goal is to be a full time streamer. Yeah, so my goal is to be a full time streamer. My goal is to be popular as a streamer. Sorry, I apologize. My goal is to be very popular as a streamer, so everybody can know me, everybody I can have like a very good strong community of people that support me, support what I do. So without you guys, I would not be able to do that. You know, I would not be able to do that. I would not be able to, yeah. So I would not be able to do that. So that's the reason why I'm asking you guys to help me grow. Today is the starting point. I'm planning to right now, as of right now, because I don't have a lot of viewers. I'm just gonna focus on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the 3 days that I will be going live. So those are the days that I will be going live. If you guys want to know, so it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 1. Right now, 1 p.m. Central USA time. That's the time that I'm gonna focus on. But the more I grow, the more I will do. You know. So yeah, the more I grow, the more I will do. And the more I grow, the longer I will stream. You know. But right now I'm just keeping it short. Only streaming for like 1 hour, just keeping it short, not trying to do too much, just gonna keep it short. And then and then after that, I'm talking to you guys, I'm still getting this thing ready. Yeah, so I'm talking to you and I'm getting things ready at the same time before we jump on the topic. Yeah, before we jump on topic, like I said, this is not like a professional podcast where everything gotta be looking good, looking stuff. This is like a layback stream, just like I said. This is like a layback, like stream where we're just gonna lay back and talk, talk and do this and do that. Yeah, so glad. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. At the same time, follow me on YouTube, on Facebook. You know, I still didn't create my TikTok account yet. I am planning to have a TikTok account, but I haven't created the TikTok account. I have so many TikTok accounts. I already know I'm gonna be doing the same thing. You know, I already know I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna use one of my TikTok page to actually change the name instead of me starting a new one. So I can be able to use it. Because like some people think like you thought about the viewers. It's not really just about the viewers. It's also about the history of your channel. If you have a channel that don't have a lot of history, your video is not gonna get views that much. That's one thing I learned. That's one thing that I learned. Your video is not gonna have that much views if you don't have if you don't have a lot of history. Like history mean like you had your channel for a very long time, like for years and stuff like that. Those are like histories. Like like having your channel for a few years and then you've been loading videos. You actually been loading videos, on your channel will also help your will also help your channel to actually help your videos to actually have views in it, you know, to help your videos to actually have views. Yeah, to help your videos to have views, you have to have history. So some people like they just create uh like a YouTube channel, right? And then like they jump and pay those people that actually give you bots. They give you like a whole lot of bots, and stuff like that to help your YouTube channel to be Every time I say that word, I stutter. Because like I do stutter, motorize to motorize your channel and stuff like that. And then just because you motorize your channel, it doesn't mean like your channel gonna have views. You know, it doesn't mean like your channel gonna have views right away. It doesn't mean like your videos, when you post your videos, you're gonna instantly have views, in your video. No, it's not gonna happen like that. You know, it's not gonna happen like that because you have to have history. So that's something that I learned because I've been doing my research. I have been doing my research to actually find out the best way to grow my channel because I want to be a very popular YouTuber. So yeah, I want to be a very popular YouTuber. I want to grow. I want to do a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, so I want to grow. I want to have a lot of stuff. So yeah, once again, welcome to your boy channel. Welcome to the Jubie vibe. We're just gonna be vibing. Sometime I will be having live music playing. Right now, I'm actually kind of careful because my YouTube channel is actually, like I said, this is like a YouTube channel that I had that I just changed the name. I put all the videos to private, so my channel can look fresh, can look empty, no videos and stuff like that, so I can start my talk show, my just chatting show. So the channel is motorized, so there's some music I'm not allowed to play because when I was doing my gaming, there's some music that I play, YouTube saying that I violate the, blah blah blah. There's like a license thing going on. There's like a license thing going on, and stuff like that. So I have to be careful with the music. So they give you the option to purchase music from them. They have their own music thing. So I'm gonna have to download a whole list, make it up to like an hour of music so I can be able to play. So right now we're just gonna talk. Sometime I might have music played. So what I'm planning to do, like on Friday, I'm gonna choose Friday as video reaction. I will be searching the internet, finding videos of things that are happening, like, so I can do a reaction. We're gonna write the video. We're gonna react with the video. We're gonna talk about the thing that's happening in the video. It can be anything. So we're just gonna do that. So today's topic is, why is it good to take a step back? You know, why is it good to take a step back? Hey, why is it good to take a step back? If you are just joining in, I'm really glad you are here. Go ahead and settle in. Get comfortable, grab some water, grab a snack, and take a break with me. Grab a snack, take a break with your boy. Today live stream is called "Why Is It Good to Take a Step Back?" And this is not a lecture. This is not me talking at you. This is a conversation. This is a moment. This is a conversation, and this is a moment. You know, let me go off my script because I do have a script. I wrote down a lot of stuff. I always do that. I always get my stream ready because you have to do that. You have to know what you're gonna be talking about. You have to get your script together. So I done that multiple times. And then, like, another thing about me, like, most of the time I end up not most of the time I end up not focus on the script. I end up not reading everything. I end up doing my own thing. I end up, like, talking about my own stuff. Yeah, so a step back. One of the reasons why I came up with that topic yesterday, right? Because I was watching, like Carl, the popular streamer. He actually stopped streaming for 3 months now. It's been 3 months. But yesterday he loaded a video on YouTube yesterday. And then the video he actually say I quit. People that follow him instantly, people that follow him instantly rush to the video, click on the video. I was one of them. Click on the video to find out why he actually said that he quit. Because first of all, he started streaming for like 3 months. It's been 3 months now. But in the video, he was just telling you that he want to start something, something new. He don't want to just be known as a streamer. He want to do other things because he have a lot of things, like that he want to do. There's a lot of plan that he have been thinking about, blah blah blah. In the video, he was showing people that he's creating his own brand. So that like he took a step back. He stopped streaming for like 3 months, so he took a step back to think about his life, to refresh his mind, because the man been struggling. People think like just because you see someone like having like a lot of people having like millions of dollars, and the man is making millions of millions and millions, and then you guys think like the person like is happy. You guys think like the person like his life is wonderful, nothing is happening to him, blah 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 blah. No, those people are stressed. Those people are stressed. I mean, like they are stressing into the point they have to take a step back. You know? They have to take a step back. I know, yeah. They have to take a step back. They have to say, you know what? I have to rethink stuff. So I believe that's what he did. So he loaded the video yesterday to let people know about his new project. His new project right now, he's creating his own brand. He's creating his own shoes. He's creating like his own stuff. There's a lot of stuff that he actually doing right now. That's where that topic pop up. That's where that topic pop up. And I say, you know what? That is something that, because I even did the same thing too. I took a step back because this thing that I started doing yesterday, like I still want to play game. I do have a gaming channel. I do have a gaming YouTube. The name of my gaming YouTube is Jubie Gamer. That channel, I had that channel for 10 years. That channel has some history. Even though like I don't have a lot of subscribers because I wasn't too focused in it. I only have like 100 and maybe 90. I wasn't too focused. But this year I wanted to do different things. So I took a step back. I've been thinking about different strategy. I've been thinking about different stuff. I've been thinking about like what should I do in the new year? Like I've been thinking about like, I want to change my life. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then that's when I actually say, you know what? I don't want to have two YouTube channel where I do gaming only. I want to use one as gaming, the other one as a just chatting streamer in IOL so I can do different things. To be honest with you, I'm in a point right now. I do love playing game, but not like I used to when I was younger. Every time I'm in the game, I feel like, like I'm wasting my time. I feel like this is not what I really want to do because, I told myself there will be a time of my life I will not want to play game no more. So I have to start something that will allow me to continue be a streamer even if I'm like 100. So doing what I'm doing right now is exactly what will help me, to continue doing streaming, to continue be a streamer. Is to have a channel where I talk. I show you guys my daily life because I travel. I haven't been travel for a very while, since Corona, I haven't traveled international, but I'm planning to start traveling international this year, going like to different country, showing you guys different culture, especially in my country. Because I travel in my country. Me and my parents, we actually have schools, church, foster home. We're feeding a lot of poor people in my country. When I go to the country, so I can show you guys things that I do, so I can show you guys things that I do, engage with your audience. Yeah, so I can show you guys things that I do, you know. So I told myself, this is it. So I took a step back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. You know, I took a step back just to do that, you know. And I say, I'm going to still do the game. I'm going to still do the gaming because I do love gaming, but I'm not going to do it every day. I might just do it like 3 days a week or 4 days a week, so I don't get drained because I've been playing game too long. So it's like it's starting to drain my energy, starting to make me feel like it's starting to burn me out. So it's time to do different things. I feel like that's the same thing that happened to Carl. He started getting drained out doing the same thing, streaming. Yeah, the man, like don't get me wrong, his streaming make a lot of people envy. He helped a lot of people, especially when he did that streaming university thingy. He actually helped a lot of people. You know, he actually helped a lot of people. He helped a lot of people grow. He helped a lot of people to actually figure it out the best way to be a streamer, the best way to do this. Yeah, he did a lot of things, but the man got drained out doing the same thing over and over. He got drained out. I don't think Astro Speed gonna get drained out because he move around, he travel, he move around. But when you're sitting down in front of a computer every day, you will get drained out. You will get drained out. Your back gonna hurt and everything like this. So I believe he took a step back because he wanted to do something different. Yeah, the man is a millionaire. The man have $100 million. He able to take a step back for a while. But people like me, this is not the time I can take too much of a step back. I can take a step back for like a week or two, maybe a month to rethink, but I have to grind. Because right now I'm grinding right now. When you become popular, even if you stream like 1 day a week, you will make all your followers, all your family gonna jump the moment that you go live. They're gonna jump to your stream because they're gonna miss you. But when people don't know you too much, when people don't know you too much, when people don't really know you that much, they actually not gonna wanna watch you like that, So you have to grind. You have to stream every day, two full time a day. You have to keep doing it. You have to spend a lot of money doing promote your videos so people can know about you. So that's the point that I am right now. So sometimes it's good to take a step back. you know so if you are watching me live, feel free to stay hello in the chat. Let me know where you are watching me from, and if you are watching the replay, I want you to know this message is still for you. Because after like I'm done, of course my life gonna be posted. You guys can still go back and watch the live, and and I will take it and we post it again. So the video gonna look twice, both on YouTube and Facebook. Like so it is good to take a step back. It is good to take a step back even in relationship. you know it is good sometimes to take a step back in relationship. What do I mean about relationship? I know there's a lot of you guys, you've been going through a lot of relationship problem. You've been going to man to man, woman to woman. You might be like in a relationship right now, and then something happened, and then you guys broke up. You guys jump into a next relationship so fast. Y'all don't give yourself time to heal. So sometimes we have to take a step back. If you've been like in a relationship, you've been with someone for a very long time, and Even if the relationship was good, and then you guys end up break up, especially if you've been like in a relationship that you actually like your man or man is not the only one that abuse women. Women abuse men too. A lot of women abuse men. If you've been like in a abusive relationship, man or woman, and then you guys broke up, don't jump into the next relationship. You guys need to take time, take a step back. Take a step back and think about the relationship. Think about what was the problem in that relationship. What you could have done better. What you could have done better to make that relationship last longer. Take a step back and ask yourself, was I the problem in the relationship? Was I the one that caused all those stuff to happen in the relationship before I jump into the next relationship? Because you don't want the same thing to happen in the next relationship. You know? True. Yeah, that's true. You don't want the same thing to happen, in the next relationship. You don't want you to act or behave the way that you did in your last relationship. I bet you like when you take like a step back and then you think about things, you're gonna figure out exactly who was the problem. If you was the problem, you will know that you was the problem. And if you really want your next relationship to actually be good, you will take the time to try to fix those problems. You will take the time to fix those problems. A lot of women, they love showing up their body, the way they dress, they want everybody to see their body. Some men don't like that, especially me. I would not date a woman that dress like that. You know? And you cannot judge me for not wanting to be with a woman that like to dress like a prostitute. Just because you look beautiful, just because you have a big behind, just because your stomach is flat, your body is pump pump pump, and you just want to show up wearing those skirt that's very short, or your behind is out, or your stomach is out, half of your titty is out, just because you look good, you want people to see and stuff like that. That's your decision. So I have my own decision to choose not to be with people like you. You know? So women think like men, every man like things like that. I don't. Me, that's a turn off. When I see a woman like that, I say, yeah, she look good, but that's a turn off. The way she dressed, that's a turn off. That's another conversation for another time, because I will be talking maybe tomorrow. I will talk about relationship, or I might continue talking about take a step back. Because like right now I'm only planning to keep my stream for like an hour, no more than an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, you take a step back. You say, you know what? I don't want to go through the same cycle in my next relationship. You know, I don't want to go back acting the way that I was acting in my previous relationship to my future relationship. If I really want a man to be with me, I need to change the way I dress, change the way I act. If I really want a woman to be with me, I really need to change this and change that. So you take a step back and think about those stuff. Taking a step back can be in a lot of different things. Not just like mental relationship. It can be anything. It can even be like in money. Let's say that you are someone that having problem to hold money, having problem to save money, having problem to have money. Every time you have some kind of money, you just blow it up quick, and then after that, you don't even know where that money went. So you take a step back. You say, you know what? Hold up. Let me think a little bit. Let me try to figure it out. Why am I having problem to keep money? You know? Let me take a step back to actually try to figure it out. Why am I having that problem? Every time I have money, I don't even know where the money go, where I spend the money at. The money just disappeared, the money just vanished. So you take a step back, you think about it. And I guarantee you, you will find out the problem. You will know exactly why you are going through that. You will know. Believe me, you will know. And then when you figure it out why you in that situation, and then if you really want to think of, if you really want your life to change, you will change it. You will say, you know what? Let me change that. You know, whatever the problem was, whatever the problem been, you fix that problem. You know, you fix that problem, and then when you have money again, you will see yourself start to trick the money better. You will see yourself start to save money. You know, a lot of us will let money change our, controller. That's another conversation. I'm not gonna jump too deep in that. That's another conversation that I need to, you know, that's two conversation: relationship and money. When I'm done streaming, I need to go, and do my research, get it ready for my next topic. Yeah. So, this is a new year. Happy New Year for to everybody. I know today the 14th. The year just started. It's already January 14. Like since Corona, I don't know if you guys felt that, see that or felt that. Since Corona, a lot of things change. Like a lot of things change. Since Corona, time run faster. Time finish quick. The year just started. Is already the 14th. But happy New Year. Happy the 14 days of the new year. This year we need to take a step. If you haven't taken a step back, whenever you are watching this, if you're watching me right now, by the grace of God, I have 152 people watching me on YouTube. You know, if you haven't taken a step back, take a step back, and then like think about things. You know, think about your life. You know, think about things that you did last year that you could do better this year. Think about the mistake that you made last year for you not to make it again this year, to try to change it so you don't make it this year. You know, we need to think about those stuff because I'm not gonna be able to take it for you. I'm not gonna be able to change things for you. I can only talk to you and try to refresh your mind so you can know, so you can see that some stuff you have to change some stuff. You know, we have to change some stuff. You know, we live in a world where we live in a world that is always telling us to move faster, do more, be more, hustle harder, never stop. And everywhere along the way, taking a step back, start to feel like quitting, like failing, like falling behind. This new life, this new generation, taking a step back will make you feel that you're a failure, will make you feel that like you shouldn't done that, will make you feel like, you know, oh, it's gonna take me longer. Oh my God, if I stop streaming right now, I have like 20 million. Yeah, like Carl had 20 million subscribers, like on Twitch. You might think like him not streaming for 3 months gonna make him become a failure, gonna make people leave him. I guarantee you, people gonna miss him so much. And I know he's gonna come back to it. The man just need to refresh his mind. So you might think like he's gonna lose a lot of. He's still making money. His videos are still making money. Twitch is still paying him. His partners are still paying him. You know, and stuff like that. So this life, the world that we are living right now, this generation that we are living right now, gonna make you feel, gonna make you think that if you take a step back, you are failing, you are failure, but not. But what if taking a step back is actually one of the strongest thing you can do? You know, that's a question. But what if taking a step back is actually one of the strongest things you can do? What if stepping back is not weakness, but wisdom? You know, your flesh, people around you can even tell you, man, you weak. Why are you taking a step back? Blah, blah, blah. You know, and you might even see people around you actually making it faster. And you're gonna tell yourself, man, I regret taking a step back. If I had continued with them, I was gonna be in the same level they are. You might think like you made the biggest mistake in your life. And then pow, a few days later, you find out they made the biggest mistake. And they end up dying, they end up getting locked up, they end up doing something stupid, they get a lawsuit, they end up like being like in a relationship and the person take half of their wealth, blah 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 blah. And then you that took a step back, things start happening so good for you, and then you learn from their mistake. Then you tell yourself, wow, I'm so glad that I took a step back. I'm so glad that I had stopped doing that. If I had continued doing that thing with them, I could have been in the same situation they are. So you took a step back. That's when you realize that you made the greatest decision in your life to take a step back. Especially like people that selling dope, smoking, drinking, clubbing, going to clubs, sleeping around, doing all those craziness, selling drugs, taking drugs, killing people, robbing people. Those stuff that I just say, there's only two ways for them: jail or the grave. And then you took a step back, you stopped doing it. And then your friend gonna say, people around you gonna say, yo man, why you doing this, man? We're supposed to ground, we're supposed to keep doing that. Money is good, money is God, money is this, money is that, money is this, money is that. Don't stop, don't listen to nobody telling you to stop, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. You know, but you don't listen to them. You took a step back and say, I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna change my life. And then you start thinking, and you start realize the mistake you make in your life. You start realize that that's not the kind of person I am. Why did I let myself get into that? You know? And then you change your life. And then your friend, they keep going, they kept going at it, kept going at it, kept going at it, keep going at it, keep going at it, keep going at it. And then some of them will end up dying, some of them will end up getting locked up, some of them will end up getting disease, getting, you know, like getting beat up, getting, you know, a lot of things will continue to happen to them. Even those people gonna come back to you saying, man, I wish I had listened to you and did the same thing you did. I wish I had taken a step back when you told me that you're gonna take a step back, you're gonna stop selling dope, you're gonna stop sleeping around, you're gonna stop, you know, like robbing, killing, you're gonna stop doing a lot of things. I should have listened to you and take a step back. Now they're gonna realize that it's too late for them, you know? They're gonna realize that it's too late for them. You know? That is what I wanted to talk to you about today. I might continue that tomorrow. You know, I want you to listen with an open mind, and more importantly, listen to yourself while we talk. Sometimes it's good to go in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Some people might think you are crazy. If people is hearing you or seeing you talking to yourself in front of the mirror, they're gonna think you are crazy. But you are not crazy. You're talking to yourself and you're saying like, "Yo, what you doing, man? Why you keep doing this? Why you keep following those kind of friends? Why you keep listening to those kind of people that's giving you negative advice? You need to change. This is a new year. You need to change. You need to take a step back. Take a step back and refresh your mind. Take a step back and think about things that you are doing that need to change in your life in this new year, 2026. It's like it's you encouraging yourself to do better. It's not you looking crazy. You just encouraging yourself to do better. You know, no one will do it for you. You are the only one that able to do that for yourself. No one else can do it for you. One second. One second. Yeah, no one else can do that for you. Only you able to do it for yourself. I cannot do it for you. Your mommy, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin. No one else can do it for you, but you are the only one that able to do that for yourself. You know. After that, welcome to the Jubie vibe. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, comment, rewatch the video after I'm done. Comment, let your boy know where you are commenting from, where you are watching me from. I'm glad I appreciate it. If you are watching me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. I am gonna create my TikTok account today, so it will be the same name, the Jubie Vibe. Follow me on Instagram. I would gladly appreciate it. I am planning to open a Twitch account. I don't know yet if I'm gonna be on Twitch. I just want to be a YouTuber. I do have a Twitch account that I do my gaming. You know, I think I'm gonna just use Twitch as a game, but this channel will only be my main platform is YouTube. I'm on Facebook, but but YouTube is my main platform. Not every day I'm gonna be live on Facebook. So follow me, share, like, and comment. Let your people know about this channel. Like I said, my goal is to be live every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know. So tomorrow I will be talking about the same thing, take a step back, but what I'm gonna be covering is the pressure to always move forward, and then what taking a step back really mean, and when life force you to step back. Those are the three things that I will talk about tomorrow. Gladly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for dropping back. Even if you didn't stay, you drop by. I appreciate that. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the like. Gladly appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. May God bless you all. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.